Hi everyone! I've been successfully keeping and breeding Sulawesi cardinals for quite a while, and this time my colony is up to around 100 plus. I'll share with you my top 10 tips that worked for me and hope you'll also be successful in keeping and breeding them. Tip number 10. Groups of 15 to 20. When purchasing these shrimps, try to aim for a group of around 15 to 20 healthy shrimps and not less than 10. In my experience, they seem to do better in larger groups than just buying a few of them. Tip number 9. Locally bred. Try to find locally bred Sulawesi cardinal shrimps, as they are easier to keep than wild ones, but with these tips, my wild ones are also doing well in breeding. Wild ones also suffer the stress of travel. Tip number 8. Bicom or shrimp dinner food. The shrimp seem to be picky eaters, and I found the wild ones react favorably to Bicom or Glass Garden's shrimp dinner pads. My colony finishes 2 pieces in less than 2 hours, and I also have a time-lapse video on this. Tip number 7. Mature aquarium. I'd recommend a well-aged mature aquarium for at least 4 to 5 months before introducing them, with lights on for about 12 to 16 hours per day to promote algae growth. In their natural habitat, they prefer grazing algae on the rocks. Tip number 6. Inert substrate. The best I personally use is Seachem's denitrate. It doesn't affect the water chemistry and it allows for algae to grow easily on the substrate for the shrimp to graze on. Tip number 5. Small tanks. I personally use smaller aquariums, 5 to 10 gallons with 15 to 20 shrimp to start. I tried using a 20-gallon aquarium, but it didn't work well for me. It allows the shrimp to be closer together and feel safe. Tip number 4. Age water using RODI or reverse osmosis deionization. I recommend water changes with aged RODI water for at least 7 days with a remineralizer. Tip number 3. Salty shrimp 8.5. I tried using salty shrimp 7.5 remineralizer and had much more success using salty shrimp 8.5 mix. It gives the water a pH of around 8.1, which is close to the natural lakes in Indonesia. 7.5 salty shrimp is much easier to mix. So from the last tip, the aging water with salty shrimp 8.5 is stirred in a bucket of water for 7 days. Tip number 2. Drip water changes weekly. I change about 20% of the water weekly and drip back at 1 drip per second for about 2 hours, slowly into the aquarium. I was speaking with my buddy and he noticed the shrimp stopped breeding once he slowed down on the weekly water changes. Tip number 1. Use Neocardina or cherry shrimp. A tip from other breeders is to use these shrimps to teach the Sulawesi cardinals to eat processed food such as Bicom or shrimp dinner. The cherry shrimp can survive a wide range of water parameters, and I have them in all my Sulawesi aquariums and they breed like rabbits. I hope these 10 tips will help you successfully keep and breed these wonderful and fascinating shrimp. Have a great day.